does it mean when we are being energetically robbed? I'm sure you have met, as empaths, we by definition, we're naturally, not just that we are empaths and we are very super sensitive to it, we also somehow attract the most draining people. So until we realize how to put these limits, and there you will see that you will start attracting them. It can be them, it can be situations of life, so maybe people, situations, interactions. They will become less and less the more we practice the tools. Just like with our awareness, the more we practice inner stillness, the less reactive we become. So it's these type of weight. So the first one is sudden mood shift. If your mood changes quickly without a clear reason, like an actual situation for sadness, something severe that happened, or maybe something that is just simply personal to you that really affects your mood, and you feel sadness or irritation or anxiety or heaviness, this may be energy that you don't own. It's from somebody else. And this will be definitely a sign to stop and do a cleansing. And as you see, it can be very quick. It can be 5 minutes, 3 minutes, sometimes, and I will share with you one of my favorite techniques. We didn't speak about it at all. It is called Access Consciousness. It has a practical therapy, which is called Access Bars. And it is just like reflexology, but around the head. Reflexology is meant to activate places in the feet that anatomically affect the system. And rather, Access Bars is more like sensory energetics, the psychosomatic therapy that we try, and more maybe like sound healing in means that it is less triggering the physical body, but it's more working on charging, uncharging the electricity. So just, and again, this reminds me always, hugs, touch, how important it is because it charges and charges. So just the placing of the hands, and if in the feet in reflexology, it is more organs, in the head, in Access Bars, it's more life segments, finances, relationship, love, health, belief systems, and you have 33 spots of them. But beyond the practical part, they also have a theory. Just like in Ho'oponopono, we had the 4-phrase mantra, and we had also the idea behind the tradition. So Access Consciousness has, and we will get to it, a mantra that is somewhat similar to the Ho'oponopono, and it is meant to clear out negativity whenever you notice that your focus is getting off. And this is something that I found that within the subject of empaths, it is relevant to speak about. So one thing is how you protect, but then another thing is how you actively focus to choose and create. Because this is where your power is. And once you cultivate more and more awareness and your energy, you want to send it to a place of value to your understanding. If you're feeling drained or overwhelmed, when you've been around people, even online, even on the phone, even over a message, if you don't have protection and you're exposed to a message that is toxic, you will feel it. And suddenly you feel tired, foggy, or overloaded, it's a sign your boundaries are thinning. So again, we will soon see what we do. We just get over this list to see the situations. Feeling too open or exposed. This is also a question of us. Tell me if you ever felt on your healing journey, which by definition involves openness and readiness and willingness, that because it's a game, there's no one to blame. Nobody really pushed us. We allowed to be entered. And I think I am also a very curious person. So from young age, it's my curiosity that brought me. So it's my responsibility to know when I want to lean into openness and when I want to protect myself. And it's just not the time. I'm too fragile, I'm too sensitive, and tomorrow maybe. So it's my responsibility, nobody. So this is another important aspect. If you feel everyone's emotions intensely, like you're absorbing everything at once, it's a cue to zip up or shield. I remind you, and we have it in the list, zipping up and shielding, either in a cocoon or a pyramid, glowing pyramid. You get all your belongings, all your beloved ones inside you, and there you are. If you feel physical cues, like tight chest, shallow breath, tension in the gut, or feeling ungrounded, can be signals that your field is taking in too much. And let's do it right now. Inhaling, and through the mouth. This is your easiest tool, anywhere, anytime. I do it maybe 15 times a day. At the beginning, my mother was thinking that she annoys me. I explained her that it's not about her, it's about me. I don't want to choose to be annoyed. She can be whatever she wants. It's my responsibility to take care of my nerves, right? So, is the easiest. Thoughts or feelings that don't feel like yours. If something feels off, the emotion doesn't match your inner state, or the thought feels foreign, that's a good moment to protect or clear. Do you ever sense something like this?
I think so, yeah. Something is off, and sometimes you can't pinpoint that there's something.
In general,
Yeah.
I have come to an understanding that, because it's a spiral, and because there is a journey to do, we will always slip from, in a way. We need that contrast. If we're just enlightened, just protected, just vibrant, just happy, this is not realistic. Life was creation was made with contrast, with polarity. Through polarity we learn. Otherwise, no reason to be here. So that's why, again, a lot of compassion to ourselves, especially once we start doing actual process, because your ego is also growing. It's also changing, and it will tell you, oh, now me, I'm not falling into it anymore, right? No, I am, because I'm a human being. And how human of me. Whenever I mistake, this would be my mantra, this would be my phrase. I will go to the mirror and I will look in my eyes, because I don't want to blame myself and I don't want to feel guilt. Guilt is even worse than sadness and sorrow. It is the thing that will take you down more than anything. So it's interesting, because it takes us to some other things that I think are very, very important, all under the topic of how do I focus to create more of what makes me feel expansion rather contraction. After emotional conversations, I always do it. Even positive or supportive interactions can leave you energetically open. This is a natural time to check and fortify your boundaries. Honestly, I do it before every meeting and after every meeting. Any energy that is not mine goes underneath my feet, back to the ground, and is transformed into healing, into light, and into abundance at all levels of friends. You will have it highlighted on your...
Makes sense, right?
Yes, because if we're talking here about maintaining your biorhythm, And if we know physics and how things interact, we were speaking about it for 2 days now. And if we know that sound healing is here to recover, and water and vibration are all here to make sure that you are in your own authentic, uninterrupted aura, then yes, basically we always mix up, and it always feels good to return back home. And I think that it doesn't mean that we don't want to connect. The opposite. It allows us to connect much better. Before entering crowded or intense spaces, this is the last one, and it's a major one for me as an empath. On my path, it was very difficult at certain. First of all, I had severe anxiety, social anxiety, which I didn't even understand I had. But means if I was not perfect to my thoughts, either with my looks, either with my mood, either with it would take so much energy just to stay in a room, just to sit around the table. So if you're about to go into a meeting, public area, family gathering, or any emotionally charged environment, do a quick protective practice beforehand, and you will feel that it's much easier to stay grounded. You don't lose yourself so quick. And you don't finish the meeting or the conversation completely tired. And you enjoy much more the interaction.
Yeah.
Because you just see the beauty in having the experience. So we go back to the first page, and we will go over the 5 practical tools. Each one of them is very shortly described, and then you have the stages to apply it, to practice. The first one we did together, zipping up the chakra system. The idea is to close your energetic field and reduce emotional overwhelm. This has to do with pratyahara, which is collecting your senses inwards. Yoga has 8 limbs. The third one is pratyahara. So we have asana, pranayama, pratyahara, and the list goes on. We touched 4 of those. I would mention it as well. You did the practice itself. You can either sit or stand. I prefer standing because it allows me better sensation. Yeah. It's your question how you feel your body and however it feels. Some people practice it laying down on the floor, waking up in the morning and going to sleep at night. Imagine you're zipping, starting at the root, base of the spine, and traveling up the center of your body. Visualize yourself slowly zipping your energy close all the way to the top of your head, and maybe even beyond. Feel a sense of containment and boundary as you zip up. Protection. The second one we practiced as well. It's a protective cocoon of white crystal lights. Some prefer in their imagination having a cocoon. I use it many times at pyramid. I don't know why. I like this structure. I'm very connected with the sacred geometry. I believe in it. I think everything is made out of. I think you too, because you are wearing. And if we ever meet again, because there's so much content I could share, there are some beautiful grounding practices that have to do with sacred geometry. You can use your hands as you open your channel, and it's very reminding of Qigong. When you dive into advanced Qigong, you realize that actually they're applying sacred geometry. So the idea of the cocoon or the white crystal pyramid to strengthen boundaries and feel safe, centered, and held. So rather than the zipping up, you're still exposed. It's why I really like being in the car. Sometimes when I'm very emotional and I don't want to be bothered, I would take him or even alone and go sit somewhere in the car. I know nobody can come into my space. Just like my home. Very sacred, it's my castle, it's the place my soul can rest. Nobody can come up and ask me things, nobody can approach. Because outside in the world we are always interacting. So I find that the pyramid or the cocoon are holding us a bit more like mother's tongue. We apply it by imagining a bright, pure white crystal light descending all around us. At the next page, see it forming a cocoon, a pyramid, a vessel, or a markaba. You know what it is? A markaba? It's this. It's actually a geometric sign.
Oh, okay.
I will show you. Symbol.
Oh, okay.
So you can also imagine that you are within such a shape. The Merkaba is a sacred geometry symbol shaped like a three-dimensional star, tetrahedron, composed of two interlocked and oppositely spinning tetrahedrans. This symbol represents the union of body, mind, and spirit, as well as the balance of masculine and feminine, and is used in spiritual practices for its perceived protective, healing, and energetic properties. The name is from Hebrew, meaning light, spirit, body, and it is also known as the Star of David in a 3D form. Step inside it in your mind. So just like the Mayans, which also I will include in your summary, beyond the spiritual animal that we open together, you can explore. That's why I sent you the link, because they have some nice tools. One of them is they have the Tzolk'in calendar, nothing like the Gregorian one. The calendar is made out of 260 days in total, and it has to do with the way it is formed. And then the center would be a path, and they have 13 tones, 13 days, and every day it's a different meaning. It has a different energy. So with them it's quite interesting because it seems they are describing every step of this spiral, because it's on a repeat.
Oh, okay.
It's on a repeat mode, but the energies are somehow similar. You have a rise and a fall, and a rise and a fall, and a day to attract, and a day to create, and a day to connect, and a day to observe. Very interesting to follow this up. But even if you don't follow the whole Tzolk'in, the whole date, this is the master. Even if you don't follow the whole Tzolk'in, the whole system, you can just be updated, bless you, by their signs. They have 13 signs, and their meditation is looking at the sign and imagining that you are within it. So just like wearing the sign on you, and imagine it is completely around you, third dimensional, because we are third dimensional. Your heart is here and here. You can also affirm, only what is mine can enter. Everything else stays outside. Grounding into earth we also did. We always do it. This is the most approachable option.
Yes.
The idea is to release emotional overload and stay stable. Sit or stand with your feet on the ground. Visualize roots growing from your feet or tailbone deep into the earth. Imagine excess emotions draining down the roots and calm, solid earth energy flowing back up. We said it. You release and you recharge. It goes both ways. Breathe slowly for at least 1-2 minutes. So even if I do it in the moment. Back in the days, I would go through a situation, I would get triggered, I would lose so much good mood and energy. And maybe then I would go to practice. And now I just do it because it's easy to apply. You just say, I'm sorry, I have to answer this phone call. I'm sorry, I have to go to the toilet. Or you don't say nothing, you just go inwards. 4 and 5 we did not discuss. We'll go over it now. The shield breath. So once more, the idea is the same, yes? We quickly create a boundary in a stressful or crowded situation. You inhale slowly and you imagine drawing energy into your heart. And you exhale and visualize a gentle, protective bubble expanding all around you. You repeat for 3 times. Let's do it now. We continue. Inhaling slowly, imagining, drawing energy into the heart. And we exhale and visualize a gentle, protective bubble expanding all around us. We do it one more time. Each one of us with her own energy field. We carry this shield, and when I say carry, I mean that, the whole trick of whatever we do here that has to do with consciousness and awareness is just the focus. It means you keep it in your focus as long as you feel that you need to. The last one I mentioned is return to sender with love. This is a good one. This is a cheeky one. The idea is to release energies that are not yours without causing harm. So when you notice heavy or foreign emotion, pause. This is something that I wanted to mention in general. Nowadays, I will simply not move if I'm off. Because we have said before, it's natural to get off. We get off I call it high-flying disc. I don't know if you've ever heard of Abraham Hicks.
Yeah.
She's amazing. I follow her for many years, and I really, really believe it. By the way, the information about 16 seconds for a thought, it's also Abraham Hicks. And we do get the chance to get on this high-flying disc. This is exactly the terminology for explaining what it means that I can be in heaven and you can be in hell, and we can sit just next to each other. But by definition, as we said, we will naturally get off it. To practice hopping back to it quicker, again and again. And the more we practice, we see that it's not that bad even to hop off. Because if you just stay on the high-flying disc, you lose perspective. And it's not that exciting anymore. So we need this coming and going. When you notice heavy or foreign emotions, you pause and you silently say, if this is not mine, I return it with love to whoever. It doesn't matter, it's interesting that sometimes you say people have bad intentions. But most of cases, I believe that the soul is always good. I believe that the heart in nature is good. I believe that it's the illusion and the blindness and the forgetting that does the bad or the harm, which exists. We have to be realistic. But most of cases, people are sending you an energy they're not even aware. It happens a lot within family, friend circles. Good people, loving people, we love them. But if the awareness, because yours will grow over these practices, and your perception will shift more and more and more. And if you are a little bit different flying discs, the other side cannot even, he doesn't notice that he's criticizing either you or himself, it doesn't matter. We as empaths get affected. So we send it back with love. You can also visualize the energy dissolving, so you help out the non-aware situation. Because we said we are crystallizing, we are transforming. You can either send it back, and this is your choice, because sometimes you say, you know what, I don't have energy for it. I had enough of my own today to transform and transcend. Take it back with love. But if you feel that you can, and this is why we are healers, this is why we have a mission to do, this is why all of this is happening to you and for you, because you are meant to support the collective. We are still little by number, but we're growing. And by definition we will win, because the light is much stronger. We just need enough amount of it and focus. So if you feel called, you can visualize the energy dissolving or floating away from your own field. But also, if this person is near to you, you can cleanse them. You said you do it sometimes with your granddaughter. You can do this. The last one would be feel your own energy reclaiming its space. This is very important for us as empaths. Whenever we choose to be involved, if we do, we always return back to who we are. So you always reclaim back your own energy. And again, this most simple is just a quick cleanse. Shower, sage, a mantra, grounding, zipping, anything of that sort. So this is what we have on this topic. Let's close our eyes. Part of what my intention with private retreats is to really focus to the individual and see what is most beneficial for the next step of growth. Straightening the spine, finding an open posture. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, releasing all the air out. And from my own journey, I found that what we can share in the time spent together is more moments of coming in touch with the inner self, which is the place I call heaven inside me. And we all have it. And strengthening this connection. Strengthening the connection with God, with consciousness. And the practices, there's just tools. There's so many various practices. This is endless. We are in an era that is booming. I really hope for you, you choose some tools that are easy for you to apply, and you focus to the applying them and less to into the endless search of what else and what else. Bringing into practice, bringing into reality. Inhaling, crown of the head upwards. Exhaling, always slightly the chin inwards, elongating the neck. Full yogic breath, inhaling the belly, ribcage, chest. Exhaling, releasing the small muscles around the face, the jaw, the thumb. Inhaling, crown of the head growing upwards, visualizing a small antenna growing up, connecting to the skies. Exhaling, slightly tailbone inwards, long channel along the spine towards the ground, deep into Mother Earth. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep your breath. Focus to your third eye. Soft belly, soft jaw. You're visualizing the color purple. Maybe repeating the mantra Om. Whenever you come to sit with yourself and you feel tension within the scanning of your chakra system, allow more exhalations through the mouth. And just the sound ha again and again. And placing some cards in front of you. These are 88 inspiring and communicative, cultivating cards. They are called PLAYFULNESS. I'm going to place them over here. And you can choose.
One.
Ask yourself, how many cards are you inspired to take out? Or maybe you can even let your fingers travel and see how it goes. In any case, we will go one by one. So for now, you can choose one. So first of all, oh, we have two. Ooh, two hiding. It was meant to be two. Oh dear, we have strong cards here. Let's look at them together. Just by the painting. The reason I like these cards, they're a bit crazy, right? Like Instagram signs, we have modern ideas within them. It's a combination of Greek mythology, inspired because I'm in Greece, and technology, because we're in this technological times and era. So look what you brought out. And to be honest, I'm not sure, I think, yes, it was like this. So this was the first, and this was the second. Do you want to say some words? What do you receive just from the picture?
Something to do with your mind? How you see things, if they are real.
Or real. Another thing that I notice for myself, or simply not beneficial. Because if we create our own reality, then who will tell me what is real or not? Something can be real, but this is not beneficial for me. Yes, it is a bit of escapism, but you're an eagle, so. And I mean, who said escapism is bad?
Yeah.
I think there are some norms. It's just like, I don't think that it's wrong to admit that I am egoistic. Yes, just because I am egoistic and I care about how I am, I can come into a balanced place with myself and not with the rest of the world. If I'm just pleasing and thinking I will never be well, and if I'm well, I have nothing good to give. There's this saying that the best thing you can do for me is take care of yourself, and the best thing I can do for you is take care of myself. So, but I like this one because I also have this feeling. Because I think that in a way, I wish and hope and intend that your next evolution will be somewhat here in your mental space. Just releasing the things that are not beneficial for your happiness. We are not about impressing no one. We just want to be better. And the blocks, they are here. The body follows. So let's see what you're ready to give up from. And if you ask me, you already did. Because this was the sign. And what we're doing now is bringing awareness. You want to understand what it is that you're releasing. And hopefully ask a question, what is ready to arrive instead. And this connected with tomorrow, because the full moon always shines. And tomorrow we will dive into what it is shining on for you. According to the way that we will guide it. It's going to be easy, we will help. You will see what are the topics, what are the themes. So let's read this card. God of prisoners. Fear is the most terrible prison. The courage to think independently is the key to freedom.
That's so right. Can I take a picture?
Of course, please do. Take both of the sides. Yes, and the other side. And now let's look on your second card, which I personally really like. Because this is everything I see in you.
That reminds me of eagle.
It does.
Yeah.
The wings.
That's ready,
Yes.
ready to soar.
Yes. The protectiveness.
Yeah.
the fire. Notice that, is it green? Is this color green? For me it's green.
This here, maybe?
The what he's wearing is dark green. I mean, my sight when I saw you first, and then later we arrived here for some healing, it was fully clear that the center that we're gonna work most,
It looks like it's green.
yes, is your heart.
Always.
You said yourself, you know, your root chakra is great, your sacral is strong,
Heart
your solar is super strong, sometimes even too burning. That's why I was saying not too hot, balanced. You can do it also with yourself, balanced. There's so much power of will.
It's the heart that was closed for a long time, so it's now
Yes.
opened.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's normal. It's normal to have centers. And again, I'm reminding that it's a constant practice. I can go out, somebody will tell me something that hurts, my heart will pinch. And it's my choice. I go back to my room, I say, I don't feel good. Will I stay with this, or I go out and shake it out, scream it out, write it on a paper, cry it out, come here and breathe for 5 minutes. Go and talk to my mom and tell her, you know, he told me this. She'll tell me, no honey, this is not true. Oh, thank you for reminding. Call a friend. Whatever works. But just not shoving it aside. Just not, this is what autoimmune things are about.
Yeah.
This is why Ho'oponopono says, let's confess. Let's look. Let's look at the card. What does it say? Ooh, I can't believe. Oh my god, jackpot. Do you believe this? Also, this is all connected.
Yeah.
God of betrayal. If you are on the brink of this loyalty, stop and reconsider. It's better to address issues early, and yet nobody's perfect, so be sure to forgive yourself and others. But the strongest part I see is nobody's perfect, and you already choose your choice.
Yeah.
So just forgive yourself.
That's so how it works, eh? I was supposed to take one and I got two,
This is
which
energy.
is so
Yes. This is why we do
so
it.
relevant.
This is why Tarot is really, you know, everything is energy. If you just attune, everything is signs. If we put intention, meditate, sit here, connect, of course it's going to be relevant.
Yeah.
Bless you. I want you to take both of these cards for tonight. You can keep them in your book. And maybe you can journal about them and see what rises they do for you.
Make sure to take it back from me.
Yes, don't worry. They will take care of it, and they have to get back to their team. Ask the cards if there is anything for you more than this.
tomorrow's ceremony is at 4 o'clock, right? We're not doing anything in the morning, correct?
If you ask me, we're practicing yoga in the morning.
Oh, we're doing yoga in the morning? Okay.
But this is your decision, darling. If you whatever you wish. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, we can do it. Yoga.
Let's do. You're still here.
Yeah.
Let's meet 9 a.m.
9 o'clock, right?
Yes. I think you can take some more ideas that are so easy for you. You will enjoy a lot. We do some standing postures.
Tomorrow?
Strong ones.
Sure. What's that? Oh, that's... Are you recording it? Sorry.
Yes, but only myself. They don't see your side. I need to promote.
Yes. You have Instagram, right?
I
I'm
do.
following you, yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna rain all day tomorrow.
Yes. Luckily, we're warm and protected, so.
Yeah. It's good.
And even if it rains, we have umbrellas. It's so nice.
It's good to get some rain.
We will see how the day goes. If we are here and it's soft raining and I didn't manage to get you in the water, we will do a rain wash. Just a short one. This is very indigenous, I think. It fits your style.
Okay.
Come join me. We will close this session up. I have mentioned before about access consciousness. This is one of the tools that are still, today I use it at least twice. I don't need the book. So whenever I observe, so we discussed, as an empath, sometimes you will either be drained or you will sense that there are thoughts that are not yours. What I do immediately, I cleanse. You can use Ho'oponopono, you can use protection, zipping, sending back. You can also use access consciousness. Their mantra goes like this. Everything, all that is, times of godzillion, so much more than a billion, times of godzillion, may be destroyed and not recreated. And then it goes strangely. Right and wrong, good and bad, right and wrong, pod and poc, which means point of destruction and point of creation. All 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. I don't know why. The name of the person who created it is Dan Deer, and he suffered a lot in his life from just being so drained, such fatigue, and he was looking for ways to create systems that just allow the mind to focus on something pretty stupid. All 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Just doing this blah 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 that is connecting us back to Abraham Hicks. Just occupying it for the 16 seconds with something else. So you can do Ho'oponopono again and again and again. You can say sky, 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 sky. You can say shoes, shoes, shoes. Whatever helps you to just put the focus away from this destructive thought that is very soon gonna turn into a bad emotion and into a not nice sensation, and it will affect the health. So we want to interrupt immediately. This is why we cultivate awareness. And this is why the practices are leading us into being more of the observer. Because then you have the gap of choice. Then you're not reactive. And then you have your toolkit with you. taking out the right tool that you need to use. And again, I think, of course, I'm young and serene, but from what I've seen, it's not about quantity, it's about the quality of what you can use. Have 2-3 good tools in your pocket, and I think it's good enough. So everything that is tangible, Brazilian, would you please be destroyed, do not recreate, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 short boys and demons. I will write it. One of the things I do is I have stickers around my house, at least until it settles in, and it's like small reminders. Another thing that we use in Access is always asking a question, never determining with a dot. Never, because then you are staying square and closed, and life doesn't like it, it doesn't react. This is what creates blockages. What allows movement, flow, change, transformation is, let's say, how much better can it get? You're in a situation that you don't like. Most of us, automatically, it's like, I don't like, right? All you see is this bowl of I don't like. But what we say here is, okay, this becomes gray because we determine we don't like it. How much better can it get? It's vast. It's endless. So many opportunities for you. So many things to focus than rather this I don't like.
Yeah.
How much better can it get? What about it is very beneficial that I do not see? Because you already know that it's a question of perception. It's like everything that is good for me now at some point will become the opposite. And everything that is bad for me now might be one day beneficial. It's always a dance. What more from Access? I don't want to load you too much. I want you to sense what talks to you and calls your name. And then my mission is to send you out with a summary of the content that we've touched that is to the point and easy. So you can watch it and easily, not books on books of material. This is what I collected over 10 years of practice and journey and suffering and pain and success and joy. And what I share is the things that I use daily. What else? We're not summarizing today. We do it tomorrow and the day after. I take you to the ferry early morning. I fetch you back. I will send you everything we have discussed about. And we will be in touch. So actually I'm never closing. For tonight, what are you doing?
Nothing much. I'm gonna do journal.
Okay.
I still have food. I'm gonna eat some food and
What did you eat today?
Today I had chickpeas.
How are they?
Good.
Do you enjoy my olive oil?
Yes, the chickpeas with tomatoes, cucumbers, and olive oil.
So easy,
Salt.
light.
Yeah. It's pretty
Good. I think after 10 days of traveling in caverns and such, it's
Yeah,
beneficial.
because we are in hotels, right? So that's
Yeah.
why I got crazy yesterday buying tomatoes and cucumbers.
Yes.
But it's good.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
For dinner?
Yeah. I'm gonna, I think, not too hungry. Chickpeas is quite filling.
You're not too hungry.
Yeah, but I have yogurt, and I can also make like a small bread with tomatoes, cucumber, cheese, like.
Do you have everything
sandwich.
you need?
Sorry?
Do you have everything you need?
Yes, yeah. This is everything.
Alright.
Yeah. I have enough food for today, tomorrow.
And butter to leave to
And butter to
Anastasia
leave.
after you leave.
And your cheese is there. Do you want me to bring it? Remember the
For
one you
tonight,
wanted to
no,
share?
because I will go to tavern to
Okay.
eat dinner
Okay.
to welcome the
With
guests.
your yes, yeah.
So for tonight, I don't think I will eat cheese.
Okay.
But
I'll
tomorrow
give
is
it
a
to you,
new
yeah.
day, and we will see.
Yeah.
No rush. I still have some of them. Everything is good. We have so much of everything here. My friend has, my mother has something. So.
Okay. Was she able to go to the store today?
Oh, my
Morale,
mom.
yeah, morale.
Morale. They did the morning together. They enjoyed it a lot. They went to the dancing together.
Oh, okay.
I usually go with my mom dancing 9 a.m. Wednesday.
Oh.
It's an aerobic dance, you know.
Yeah. Like a Zumba kind of thing.
Something of this sort, something of this, yes. The guy who teaches won the national competition in dance or something. So he's actually young and very energetic. But the people, for me, I could go for the time with my mom. I dance anyway every day at the beaches. Dancing is a big, tomorrow we will have a little bit of, not dancing, but we will just invite us as we connect to the moon. We will put a very gentle, soft music, and we will invite to lean into the movement. And I think for us as women, and the idea about connecting to the body, so this is body intelligence, body awareness. It's again not to impress nobody, it's not about dancing beautifully, it's just about expressing the energy that you feel. Maybe it's doing this, and maybe it's doing this, and maybe it's doing just the weight side to side, maybe just the head. You can really use it as a tool. It's a very healing practice. Anything that, this is what we said.
What is it called?
Ecstatic dance.
Ecstatic dance.
Yes.
Yeah, I've done once. Like
yes.
Cacao ceremony.
Yes.
Cacao ceremony. So you
where?
Drink the sacred in Canada.
Really? Was it good?
Yeah, when you close your eyes, so you don't open your eyes.
All the journey?
It's live band. So you drink your cacao, you have your intention, you close your eyes and you dance.
Oh, for how long?
It goes for quite some time. Like, I mean, it depends on you, but whenever you want to stop. But you can do it for an hour, like, you know, it's just like...
Yes, I'm doing ecstatic dance workshops. I have all the tools, the DJ sets, and I'm guiding. And we're now creating a program with a friend of mine. She's a professional dancer and she's in the stream of meditation, awareness, yoga and such. And yes, we're creating and pre-recorded. The idea is to do ceremonies with headphones. Did you ever see, when I was young it was very popular to do headphone parties, and I always liked it.
Yeah.
Because it looks so strange, you know, and also you dive into your world.
Yes, yeah.
That's why I put my headphones. It allows me to disconnect.
I've never done it, I've heard of it, yeah.
24 hours in contact.
Yes, yeah.
When I don't go my home, I really need it. It's my cocoon in a way. And music, it draws you immediately. So we thought to do a guided ecstatic, pre-recorded, that we can just come, support the space, hold it, but the rest is already being done. We just give the headphones out, and then it's easy to travel with it. You can go to different communities, and we can even sell it as an online product. Use it at home, or use it in your family, or within a certain community. So this is something I'm working on. Yes, and do you like music?
Yeah, I love music.
Yes? Yeah. This is also a place where you could just put intention.
Yes, yeah. Like I have a quite, because rape, when we do rape, I used to put the music on. That song I used to play a lot, that you were playing, I release control.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So
it's amazing because
it's
amazing.
Familiar song.
So
there is one song that I was walking today with my music on, that my granddaughter actually brought to me.
That's funny that you just said this, because you know
my
like list has at least 200.
Her school she learned this, and then she was singing this song, and I actually really like it. beautiful, right?
It has a child's voice.
Yeah, like I see, I mean, there are different singers, but like you see the pictures too. So for teachers, they sing, like, you know, they have music as well. And she sings it so well. Like,
Can I ask the name of it?
Yeah, so if you just type I got peace like a river,
Okay.
it will come up. So I see there are many, this one was Elizabeth. Here, the first one.
Mitchell. Thank you.
I like this, yeah. Like
Peace like a river. Elizabeth. Yes, they are different.
yeah, this is the one that I, you know. I have a, oh, that's, see that, yeah, there's so many different versions. I like that one.
This is a country
Yeah.
style. Okay, very nice. Alright then, my dear.
And before we finish, roll me a cigarette, please. It's a ritual now.
Of course, why not? Why not? Let's leave everything
Yeah,
like
show you
this.
like I have a lot, some more spiritual songs. You
Yes.
can go through it tomorrow. from my
Yes,
playlist
yes,
and
I
then
would
see.
like to.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I'm
Someday.
collecting all the time. So.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Someday play it like with me. I think I got a few of those.
Very nice. Let's leave everything as it is. We don't bother ourselves now. I do it after.
I can help you.
No, it will wait for us also tomorrow. And then now we enjoy it so good. The body feels nice. Yes.
I will see you.